It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
How old do you think it is?
Thousands of years at least.
What? What is it?
It's a Stargate, obviously.
It looks like a time machine to me.
Mate, look at it.
Well, sure, but come on, you never know.
Whatever. Let's just get to work. This thing isn't going to study itself. Oh, wow. The redstone is crazy. That course says I'd love to get a look at this.
I'm sure he would. Speaking of, why did you bring me along instead of him? Surely he'd be better with all of this stuff than I am.
Oh, well, he got wrapped up dealing with something at home.
Mate, you can't smash it. It's a supporting beam. It's holding the base up. Look, it's very sorry for offending you. It is. It is. It told me to tell you that.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm glad I could help.
What happened?
I just tried to push one of the panels back in.
Warning. Critical error. Temporal meltdown imminent. Warning.
Oh, no.
Aha! It is a time machine! Well, we are in quite a predicament, aren't we?
Hello?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I was at my shop about to be possessed by a demon, and then I was here.
Possessed by a demon?
It's a whole thing.
What is this? What happened?
Well, while I was studying the Stargate in the Slum Temple, something happened. It just went haywire, and it sent us all here.
So, where are we?
When are we?
What?
Turns out the Stargate was a time machine. So we could be 100 years in the future, we could be 100 years in the past.
But we have a way to go back, right?
Oh my goodness.
We're screwed.
Hey, everybody, calm down. This isn't as bad as it seems.
How? We're stranded in the middle of nowhere with no access to anything. How's this not horrible?
Because the server's been through worse. Look, we all thought the same way when Diamond City was overrun. We had to abandon everything we'd ever known and loved to survive. And for a long time, we thought we were done. But we weren't. We pushed on. We pulled ourselves out of the ashes and built new lives and a whole new city. And eventually, we returned to Diamond City and took it back. We survived back then and we'll survive now. Sure, it'll be a lot of hard work, but we can set up a new city, one just as good as Diamond City or Red Star. We're the Diamond Society, for Pete's sake. Are we really gonna let some stupid little temporal anomaly break us?
Heck no.
Besides, what's the worst that could happen?
You just had to jinx it, didn't you?
Who are you?
Look, we don't want any trouble, alright? We're the Diamond Society, and we got, well, teleported away from our home. We're just lost.
A likely story.
I bet you all just morphed them Skylords come back to destroy the land again.
Let's deal with them now before they pull anything.
No, it's true. Look, aha!
What is that?
A diamond cane.
Where did you find it?
I made it.
You made it?
Yeah. Do you guys not make things?
Well, no. We're wanderers. We use whatever we can find.
We could show you how to make one if you want.
Really?
Sure, we could show you how to make all sorts of things, like picks and swords. Could even show you how to enchant and use redstone.
All we'd ask for in return is your help.
Sure, I'll help you.
Me too.
Me 3.
You can't be serious.
It's better than just getting into another fight, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's good together. You can do this. You can do that. You can make it better than before.
You guys seem cool.
You can make it stronger.
Nice to meet you.
You can all go around.
Nice to meet you.
We're not all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
Of course.
Get some chow mein?
I can go down main.
Hello, hello, Crafting Mantis here, and welcome back to a brand new season on the Diamond Society server. So, I want to show you guys the intro to the actual start of the server. Unfortunately, I was not able to participate. I was able to get on my camera account. Unfortunately, with as many people as there was on the server, it was kind of iffy as to how to actually be able to get onto the server. So I was able to record some of it, and I'm going to show you guys that clip.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Diamond Society Season 3.
Bravo.
I'm so hyped. The hype is real, my friends. So we're going to keep this intro short and sweet. But we have a whole army of amazing new players, and pretty much like almost everyone from last season is back. So we have a super, just incredible roster. I couldn't be more excited about the season, and the theme for the season is ancient civilizations. So we're not just building a city this season, we're building an entire world, and it is going to be absolutely epic and amazing. So I cannot wait to get started. Gosh, is there anything I'm missing, really?
No.
Could you name a couple of what we're going to do?
Should we go around in a circle and?
Oh yeah. Well, sure. So I can't remember all the civilizations. I know we've got like Asia. We've got we've got like China, Japan,
Egypt.
Yeah, Celtic. I mean, like fantasy, medieval, all kinds.
Greco-Roman.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. So, and all of that is going to be, instead of spawn town, it's going to be like a spawn world. And at the center of all that is going to be, yeah, that's true. At the center of that is going to be an epic build height world tree. So it's going to be really, really cool. But anyway, thank you guys for making it for the official launch. And I say, does anyone have anything else?
Diamond Society for life, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Kids,
it's your boy.
Kids don't do drugs.
It's your boy.
All right.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that short clip for the introduction to the server. Right now, I kind of want to show you guys what I've got going on. I started a little mine over here. We're within the savannah. Unfortunately, I had to move away from everybody. That way, I wasn't lagging so bad. But this right here, this is where we are going to be building. I am the theme, as was stated in the introduction, is going to be ancient civilizations, and I am planning on doing a Greco-Roman theme. So the big build that I'm planning on doing is the Colosseum, which is going to be a lot of work. So let's go ahead and join Cortez in sleeping. Let get the night done and over with. With the sleeping, it's a little bit different than on a normal server. It's actually, the command makes it a little bit slower for sleeping, which will allow for 1.13 for others to kind of be able to sleep. Granted, we may still end up changing that because it does take a while to actually sleep. But for now, we're currently using that. And this right here, this is not where we're going to end up building. This, I ended up coming over here and started doing this and then realized, you know, I'm in the wrong spot. Because I already kind of checked out an area that I wanted to actually build in. And the other area I was looking at, I was like, oh yeah, it's this far away, and realized that is outside the world border. Because right now we have a world border set at 1500 or plus or minus 1500, which is going to kind of stop any kind of traveling and stuff like that. So that once 1.13 comes out, we will have as many oceans and stuff as possible that we can end up generating with the new world gen stuff without actually having to go through and use world edit to end up deleting stuff. So I am going to continue working on, you know, punching trees and stuff like that, and try to get a little bit, you know, further ahead, and then get some things started in terms of the, you know, where we're actually going to be building. So once I get a little bit more progress done, I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So I have made some progress. We are now at a new location, and I've got some things laid out. One of the things that I have been doing is I have been mining, and I've been mining a lot. That right there was at about the height of that right there. And then these mark out how, you know, where they're the center lines for where the Colosseum's going to go. Now, one of the advantages of taking out the hill is the fact that I am getting loads of stone. So that'll definitely get us, you know, started to where I can actually lay stuff down before having to actually go out and mine some more. So over here in this hill, I have the nether portal. This is where I had originally set up when I moved from, I think it was over there. Where in the last clip I had a little, you know, little thing set up. I moved the stuff over here. And then this hill, depending on how long the Colosseum takes, what I want to do is on top of this hill, I want to do an Acropolis. So I have some like the temples and stuff like that. Because in ancient Greece, they ended up having, you know, a lot of stuff on top of a hill. You know, with all the different temples and government and stuff like that. But down here, there's not a whole lot going on up here, other than where I've been keeping the sheep. I haven't found haven't made a permanent home for them. Most of the work has been going on down here. So all the way down there, that's where I've been mining. Over here, I've started a storage area, but as you can see, all of these are filled with stone. And I've actually started over here as well. And then I've already got some cobblestone in here. This one's completely full. And the thing is, I've been using some of it because I've been, you know, taking out like, you know, the diorite and, you know, some of the things. Granted, not much over here, but this is going to go all the way around. And so gonna have chests all the way around. That should be more than enough storage for a while. And then over here I've been building farms. So I've got sugarcane here. I've got a little nano farm, the cocoa beans, melons, and pumpkins. I haven't actually built an automated farm for these yet, as I don't have any slime. And the ones that I've seen, they require sticky pistons. So slime is going to be next on the list of things that I need to get. I got vines, I've got cactus, I've got a little cow farm here, which looks like we actually need to kill the cows there. And then just a little, you know, mini smeltery. I want to actually get a full one set up at some point. And, you know, with the rails and stuff like that. And then over here, I have set up a tree farm because the Colosseum is going to take a lot of oak. So this is going to help out a whole bunch. And then the other thing that I ended up doing is actually down here. As I was caving and stuff like that, I ended up finding a skelly spawner. So I have made a little setup over here for this. And so down here is where the storage is. So we've got bones here, we've got arrows, and and, just the random, randomness. In fact, let me That one's almost full. So let's grab those two, because I can combine those and then I can use the bow for a dispenser. So you just end up standing here and, you know, the skeletons come down and you just AFK. It's really slow, so not really good for like experience and stuff like that. But definitely very effective for actually getting bones and arrows. Because I think I got probably about half a double chest. So basically a chest full of bones by AFKing overnight. So that definitely helped, because then I ended up with bone meal that I could use for the tree farm and for the nano farm here. And so I can end up getting, you know, plenty of resources and stuff. Definitely a whole bunch of other, you know, other things that I want to end up building in terms of farms and whatnot. Like the sheep need to be moved. I want to capture some pigs and some rabbits. Is there any other? Chickens. Chickens would be the other one. Because one of the goals that I want in this season is to collect heads. I ended up getting my head because we ended up killing me in order to make sure the heads were working. And then I ended up getting a parrot one. I did tame a parrot. I got this one over here, the little blue one. And then I went through the jungle again and I found another parrot, but I was having problems getting him back home, and so I just ended up killing him, and I got a parrot head, which is sweet. So, and then as I was trying to collect wither skeleton skulls, I ended up with a magma cube head. So we've got a little bit of a start here, and then I still need to get 2 more of those so I can actually get a beacon. I mean, I got a 30 or level 30. There we go. Level 30 enchanting table. So I've been able to get some stuff set up. I ended up getting this. It showed up as respiration 3, but it ended up coming up breaking 3 and protection 4. And then I've been able to enchant different picks. So the only thing that I'm missing on both of these, this one needs another efficiency 4 and then mending. I've been repairing this one, so I'm hoping that we end up with mending on the server before this gets too expensive to repair. And then I was able to get a Feather Falling 4 book from Cortez. He's got, you know, he ended up with a Feather Falling 4 villager, which is absolutely fantastic. So definitely very happy with the progress that I've been making on this. I've spent a lot of hours. This is 2 days after the last clip. So definitely a lot of hours trying to get all of this set up and try to get this stuff cleared out up here so that I can actually start building. And then of course I was way off where the center point was. So I'm going to have to adjust this because I want the entrance to actually be in the center, or at least close to the center of the Colosseum. So I'm going to have to figure out where that ends up at, because I also have I think a quadruple slime chunk, I think somewhere over in that direction. So the entrance into the actual base area might be further over there. And then of course I've got all the space and stuff over here on the way to the skeleton spawner. And so that's a creeper. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Apparently it's a little too dark over here. Alright, that should fix it. But all this, you know, like I was saying, all this space in between that area and that area. And so, you know, I wanna end up making like a little trophy room for one where we can end up storing all the heads. And let's go ahead and say hello. Hello. But yeah, and then of course all the other farms, because you know, like an area for the sheep where I can kill them, try to get their heads. You know, same way with the cow farm, because like here I can manually playing. I can end up manually playing, or not manually playing, manually killing in order to try to get the heads and stuff. And I want to do the same thing with the rabbits and the pigs and the chickens and the sheep. So definitely going to need a lot of places for putting those. But this will definitely give us plenty of room, and especially since I end up having to move the center point, and we'll have plenty of space and then plenty of area where I can end up mining out additional stone for the Colosseum. So, not 100% sure how long this episode is, as at this point, I am recording before I know how long the skit was. So, I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. I know that I am getting, close to, with what I've already recorded, probably about 20 minutes. So, this might end up being a long episode. So, if it is a super long episode, I apologize for that. But if you like this episode, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so, and then hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I end up putting out additional content. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.